Now, the hook here is that, and the media in Europe is not carrying us. In Greece they are, of course, because everybody knows this. In America and the rest of the world, they don't have a clue to what's going on.
No.
The vote that was taken by the Greek House of Representatives, there's a word for that, it's called Valaris or something like that, and I don't speak Greek, so I can't pronounce it. They took a vote which was illegal. And the constitutional specialists, one of which is the second in command in the party that made that vote, knows it's illegal. They need a two-thirds majority, and they can't get that.
Wow.
And so all of this that you're seeing will be upset if there's a call for elections or a revolution.
Wow. Now that's interesting, Bob. I really would like to get into that a little deeper because I think I agree with you based upon what I know. Unfortunately, we're out of time during this segment. Bob, I really look forward to having you coming back on the show next week.
Well, we'll do our best.
Well,
and the week after and the week after that.
There you go. I like that. We have an exclusivity with Bob Chapman, and we're excited about that. This is USA Prepares, the radio program. I'm Mark Wright. I'm here with Vincent Finelli after this brief break. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Bob.
Taking care of everything at once. That's how Midas makes total car care simple. For just $29.99, Midas will change your oil, rotate your tires, and give your brakes a check. The $29.99 Midas oil change with a tire rotation and visual brake check. Talk about simple. Midas. Total car care. Total customer care.
Up to 5 quarts conventional oil. Shop fees and taxes extra. Most vehicles at participating Midas.
Casey's, it's all good. Much more to choose from.
Quench your thirst for summertime fun at Casey's General Stores. Pick up any 3 32-ounce Gatorades for only $4. Tame your hunger with one of our homemade-to-go large pepperoni pizzas for only $10. And stop into any Casey's and register to win free gas for a year, along with other great giveaways. Limited time offer. See store for details. No purchase necessary.
It's all good in the summertime. Casey's General Store.
Hot and humid this afternoon with plenty of sunshine. We'll have a high of 92. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, humid with a low of 71. Sunshine and some clouds tomorrow. Still hot and humid with a high of 92. Then clouds and sun for Thursday. Humid with a shower or thunderstorm around, high 87. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Heather Air.
It's 93 degrees at AM 560 KWTO.
Tonight at 9 on the #1 network on Color 10. The powerful show everyone's watching, The Good Wife. Then at 9:59, there's no waiting for the weather during your forecast first with Color 10 meteorologist Ted Keller. Followed immediately by Color 10 News at 10 with David Oliver and Sonia Coleman. More and more people are watching, talking, and finding the new leader in news at 10. Count on Color 10's primetime lineup tonight. The Good Wife at 9. Forecast first at 9:59. And Color 10 News at 10.
There's something this can be sliding. What are today's hot? Oh, God, you're take my when you go to DC's for 2 seconds during
Class is back in session. Turn up the volume. USAPrepares.com with the original survival economist, Vincent Finelli and Mark Wright.
This is USA Prepares, the radio program. I'm Mark Wright. I'm here with Vincent Finelli. You know, last Friday, Vinny, we were over at the Sound of Freedom Indoor Gun Range, had a meet up there, had a lot of people come out. It was a great crowd. I'm looking forward to this Friday because we're going to be down at Ziggy's.
What are we going to do?
I think we're going to have another meetup.
How about you? I've gotten a lot of emails about can we have a meetup, and our class is saying they're all excited. Even people who have just heard about us for the first time are asking when the meetup is. So,
well, it is going to be at Ziggy's Cafe on the corner of Sunshine and Battlefield, right there where the Lamplighter Inn.
At Springfield.
Yeah, here in Springfield. We'll meet up around 5:30 or so. We have a room reserved just for our class. So if you're new to the KWTO 560 AM broadcast radio class, you are invited. Bring your friends. Vince and I will be there. We'll be discussing the week's events, preparedness, Bob Chapman, and I think you may have something even to give away, right, Vinny?
Yeah, we have a couple books on economics that we're going to give away, courtesy of Craig Smith of Swiss America.
I think that's going to be fun. So join us out there this Friday at Ziggy's Cafe. Now, we had Bob on, and he was talking about what people can do to save their money, their wealth, and what they should do in regards to investments and precious metals. Vinny, do you have any quick tips that can save our class money right now?
You're asking me what can we do to save some money right now?
Yes.
Well, I was on the phone today with a telephone company called CenturyLink. Previously, it was known as CenturyTel or Embark.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard during the time on hold that they have an assistance, special assistance that they can offer to people who are on food stamps or low-income home energy assistance program or Medicaid or any of the assistance programs. Well, if they're on any of them, they can call an 800 number and they can apply to get their telephone bill lowered, their basic telephone service lowered. And it's extraordinary how much. Their basic rate for Missouri is $18.48. And if they just call this number, and by the way, this is not a commercial. We have nothing to do with this. This is
a public service announcement.
Yeah, it is. They can save themselves $120 to $156 a year just by calling 800-201-4099. 800-201-4099 if they're a CenturyLink customer. And they just say that they're interested in the, it's called the Lifeline program. And it's funded by the federal government, and they will enable the reduction of your phone bill by $10 to $11, $12, $13 per month. So if you do that, you're going to save between $120 and $156 a year.
Well, there's a lot of low-income seniors listening to this program who are on Medicaid and Medicare and various other programs that would probably qualify.
Yeah, they qualify.
And save some money.
So, class 800-201-4099. Ask for the application for Lifeline, and that's so that you can have a telephone line if you need it. Now, this is not going to. This is really so you have basic phone service. And I think it will only work for one line in your house. But you can save between $120 and $156 a year by just doing that.
I think that's great. And speaking of helping people, our good friends over at Missouri Storm Shelters help people every day withstand these massive Ozark storms that are popping up. Bill and Evelyn in Battlefield, Missouri sent this in. Our shelter was delivered on time, as promised. The crew was courteous, polite, and considerate of our property. Could not believe how fast it was installed, and I've heard that from other people as well. Daryl and Joyce down in Ozark, Missouri said it's always nice to get what you paid for, but in this case you get far more. Good service, good product, professional installation, and friendly people. That is true. And Kevin down in is that Bourbon, Missouri? I assume that's how you pronounce it. I've never been to Bourbon. He says, I am proud to have a storm shelter of this quality. The service and installation was perfect. Good folks doing a good job. Isn't that nice to know, Vincent?
It sure is. It sure is, Mark.
Well, we also have good friends that want to help people learn more about precious metals. And if you have an interest in potentially investing in precious metals, you ought to talk to our friends at Swiss America and check out their website, SwissAmerica.com. They are one of the premier precious metals company in America today, and they got a lot of free information so you could see if precious metals are right for you.
Yeah, and if you want a free book called Inflation Deception, The Inflation Deception, we had Lowell Ponte on here, and he was discussing the new book that he co-authored with Craig Smith, the chairman of the board of Swiss America. It's a free book, and you can email us. Just go to usaprepares.com, email us and say, may I please have a free copy of The Inflation Deception, and we will make sure that you get that pronto.
You know, they coined a new term, I should say, inflatocracy.
Inflatocracy.
That is a fantastic term. I'd like to know who came up with that. That's probably going to be in our dictionaries very soon.
Well, yeah, inflation is what a great way to confiscate wealth, cheat the little guy, and get revenue. All you have to do is make the dollars that are in circulation worth less and less each time. So when you when you pay people you're paying them in dollars that are worth less. It's unbelievable, and it's theft. It's theft from all of us that save money. And
That's true.
They're teaching us not to save.
Yeah, well, I think Bob Chapman agrees with that sentiment and has expressed it as well. Well, tomorrow we have Jeff Olson from Missouri Storm Shelter is going to come into the studio, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think that'll be a close to today's program, Vincent. This is USA Prepares, the radio program. I'm Mark Wright. I'm here with the original survival economist, Vincent Finelli. We're going to call it a day, and we'll be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock on 560 AM, the Talk of the Ozarks.
Vincent, Mark, thank you. Although classroom activities are completed for today, we are not finished. Study what you have learned and share it with your friends and family. Your homework is to visit usaprepares.com. Remember, class meets daily at 3 p.m. sharp on KWTO 560 AM. No notes from your mama, no excuses. What happens next is up to you.
You're listening to 560 KWTO AM Springfield. And for the latest weather information, log on to our website, newstalk560.com.